Hey, this is Jim Cardona from Cardona Pinball. I'm going to play a few games to show you demonstration of the what we're calling Fishtails Bassmasters Challenge. This is another 2.0 kit that we've come up with, and as you can see, we have up to the, let's see, right up there, we got the artwork that's on the back glass, done by Brian Allen, and down below, let's see, down right there I got the screen capture of what the new screen is going to look like, which it's a 5 and 15 and a half. I'll just turn this camera up. You can see it's right there. It's a 15-inch screen, and which we're providing a whole new speaker panel with the speakers, with the screen. It's a lot bigger than the old one, and the screen that's down here on the bottom is added to the play field. So there's a second 5-inch screen that takes the place of where the Stretch of Truth screen used to be, which only had a few lights on it. Well, now you got a full screen, and it's a little better for the player so they can look at the game. As far as the game is it's you know, there's two different kinds of 2.0s. You got some games that were completely new games, like for example, Whirlwind, that was made by Pedretti was completely new. The No Good Gofers that I had done previously was a completely new game, as well as the Black Rose that I had done. Then you have more of like a 2.0 or a continued type of game, similar to what Cactus Canyon did, where it kept all the original rules and then just added more to it. And that's what we've done with this game. We feel like really Fishtails was really a pretty good game as it was, but you know, it was good for 1992. But for today, we wanted to add so much more, and that's what we did. So you're going to hear a lot of this same sound effects on some of the basic stuff, or we kept those, and a lot of the same rules on the basic stuff, but we just, you know, multiply that game times, you know, 3-4 times more content in the game. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll talk through it as we go.
Get in the tournament.
So the first thing you're going to notice right away is that there's 5 different characters that you can play in the game, and this is kind of similar to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's a few different games that you can pick a different character, and as you can see on the top of the screen, it tells you what the advantages or advantages of each player. So, for example, Country Bubba, well, it looks like we're going to pick him, but there's no limit on the end of ball bonus, whereas all the other players have a limit. And then there's some other things, some certain modes that he's better at than other ones. Now, for the new display, lot of information up there. You can see along the left-hand side, Fisher number 1, ball number 1. Below that is whatever the current running timer is. It says skill shot 20. I haven't launched the ball yet, so I haven't started that timer. But all timers will be there. So if it's the timer on your long cast or the timer on the next boat fish for the monster fish, all those show up in that same spot. Bonus multiplier. For your bonus, you just like in the original game, you complete the lie lanes to score that. And something new that we added, chum bucket. So every switch hit adds some chum to the water, and some of the players add more chum than others. And once you fill up your chum bucket, which this one is 200, you automatically get another ball. So this is kind of like maybe Little Deadpool, where you would get an extra ball, but there's not actually, that's the only thing it does. It doesn't give you any extra scoring opportunities. But it's pretty cool that you can just get another ball, and you can when you're playing anything, any mode or anything, it could just come up. On the right-hand side, these are your main mini games or modes that were in the original game, right? So you had Caster's Club, Monster Fish, Rock the Boat, and Frenzy. Now we've added I think 7 or 8 more to that, but these are the main ones that a lot of people like to track. So we went ahead and put those up, and you can see how many shots you need to get to it, and what the next jackpot is on that. So as you remember in the original game, Monster Fish, if you completed the Monster Fish, the next time you went for it, first time was 20 million, the next time it was 30 million. The time after that was 40 million, then 50 million, and I believe 50 million is the highest you can get. But Rock the Boat and Frenzy did not have that. And so that's what we've added. We've added to this game that now both Frenzy and Rock the Boat are progressive, such that if you complete the mode or mini game, the next time you play it, it's worth more for both of those. Just so you're going to want to do those, just like you want to do Monster Fish over and over. In fact, all the modes that we've added have a progressive feel, so if you play it more than once. Across the bottom, of course, is your 4 possible players, and at the top we have 3 different pieces of information. So we have the next Fish Finder award at the top, and in the original game, the Fish Finder award was a mystery award. So you wouldn't know what you would get. It would just kind of randomly pick something, give you 5 million points or an extra bonus X or something like that. Whereas in this game, we wanted to make it more player-centric, where it wasn't so random. So you know what you're going to get before you go for that Fish Finder award. So as you can see, the one that's right in the middle, it says freshwater trout, and it says it's ready just below that. Then you see next up, to the right of that, it says next up, increase bonus X. Now, every time you get a slingshot hit or your left in lane, it's going to advance that. So now you can purposely shoot for that left in lane to try and advance and get the right fish finder that you want before you take it. Now, if fish finder is not ready, we added another thing called the tackle box challenge. So just below the fish finder, see it says tackle box challenge is not available. The reason it's not available is because the fish finder takes priority, and if there's no fish finder lit, you can always start a tackle box challenge by shooting it into the fish finder. And that's just like another side game, sort of like the side games that are on Jaws, where you would shoot it and it would say, okay, collect a certain number of mackerels or whatever, mako sharks, and you have to do certain things, and you get something that increases other parts of the game. So we use that same idea for the tackle box challenge. The final piece of information on the top says challenges completed just to the left, and it's 0. So that's obviously you want to get to your wizard modes. We have 3 mini wizard modes and 1 full wizard mode, and for each 2 challenges you complete, it enables a mini wizard mode. So if I complete 2 challenges, then my next, it's going to, instead of Fish Finder Award showing freshwater trout, it's going to show one of the mini wizards, and there's 3 different ones, so we'll go through those. And then once you complete all the challenges, you can get to the full wizard mode, and good luck with that. So let's go ahead and shoot the ball. See, our skill shot timer started. Every one of those 5 players has a different skill shot.
The long cast is lit.
And so I missed it, and there we go. And so that wasn't too good. All right, I guess maybe pay a little more attention. So